Hello, it's Aussie Stitcher, Belinda here. This is not my update video. This is my year of whip challenge video. So I'm going to be showing you all my whips and my starts I'm going to do and hopefully finishes for next year from the 1st of October to the 31st of December 2017. This was put on by Soul Stitcher. So there's the group I will put underneath. I find this is a really fantastic challenge for me. I had planned on having a lot of finishes next year because a lot of the stitching that I've started are gifts and it really needs to get done. So this was a really good kick up the backside to go, no, we are going to get this done. Awesomely, the Melanie from Soul Stitches has also put us with partners to try and boost us along and send a postcard of encouragement. And I ended up with Stitching May. Yay! May, I have lots of ideas of postcards, very Aussie postcards that are coming your way in the next 12-15 months. So I am really, really excited about that. Now, part of the challenge is that you needed 10 to 15 whips. You can have more, you can have less, and you can have starts included. They're just starts that you are wanting to finish or make a lot of progress. There's lots of incentives along the way. At the end of December, I think Melanie is going to do a draw for anyone that's finished half of their chosen amount of whips to complete. And if you happen to be all out finished, you're getting into a draw for a special prize. There are people donating to this. It is an awesome, just a little kick along for the people who, especially for me, who have a lot of gifts that need to be finished, and you're accountable, I suppose. It's easier for you to say, oh no, I can push that for another year. No, these need to be done and let's get it done. And it sounds fun and the group is really, really fun as well. And on top of being in this challenge, I've also signed up to Also Crafty's group for the 2017 Stitch for Stash, where you set yourself up a monthly budget of $0 to $25 US, and if you don't spend that, it rolls on to the next month. You can choose 0, you can choose 20 up to 25. But if you happen to finish something, you get rewarded with extra credit to go towards any purchases that you need to make, which sounds really good. So this kind of is also like, well, they kind of work together, and it'd be really good to stitch from stash. Any monthly subscriptions that you're a part of are not taken into account with your monthly budget, which is good, because if you're an Australian and you've got a subscription either in Australia or in the US, that $25 that would be it. That would be your money done. So yeah, that's it. I keep looking over. I've got everything everywhere. My daughters are just like, Mum, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm going to get more finishes. I love stitching. I love the process of stitching. I don't really care about having lots of whips, but as I said, most of these whips are gifts. Specifically, I have in mind from someone that I've started for, and it'll be really good to next year have, if I could do half of these finishes, because I have a lot of priority that need to be done first, that will be awesome. And you know what? My empty tubs can be filled up again with more whips. That's the way it goes, isn't it? So, sorry for the movement. I have 20 whips that I'm doing. I'm not doing any of my Heaven and Earth designs. I will still stitch on them, but reality is they're not going to get finished in 15 months. So I've kept them to the side, but you know, when I ever feel like stitching on them, I will continue stitching on them, because obviously I want to get pages finished on them. But so I've got 20 whips that I'm including in my, I think out of those 20 whips, I think I counted 12 I definitely have to be finished for next year, give or take. And then I've got 8 starts as well. I keep looking, my very basic these are my whips, these are my starts. I keep looking at it, very boring. To that also, that a good portion of them have to be finished, and a couple I wanted to start next year anyway, so it made sense to kind of add it to it and get some progress on it. So let's get showing it, because I've got a lot to show, and obviously we're 5 minutes in and you're probably sick and tired of me talking. So I'll show you my whips first. Now Melanie's main goal was to punch out those oldest whips. Let's get those oldest whips over and done with, out the way, finished. And I found, after losing it, my very oldest whip. I started this, I think I was pregnant with Sophie, and it was before I started her stocking. And at that time I was very much, I could only do one whip at a time, so this got kicked to the side and I got the stocking done. And then over the years I've done a little bit more and a little bit more, but I found it. So it's a Dimensions Gold, my Wolves. This I want finished. It has been going on. It is 10 years old. Sophie was born in December. It's coming up to 10 years at least. Time to get it finished. So that is definitely one of my must finishes. My other oldest whip, and must finished, is William's stocking, also Dimensions Gold. So this is where I am on that. This has to be finished by Christmas next. Actually, it needs to be finished by October next year, so I can send it up to my mother so she can do the stocking, because I don't sew, and get that done. So those two are my big musts. My other ones are my Ladybird Fairy. This is a gift one, so I would love this to be finished. And really, I think that is a really good possibility. I love stitching on it. I find that it's a quick stitch. I love it. Woodland, no, Fall Fairy. Excuse me, we've all been a bit sick in this household, so my voice might be a bit goey. And that's my little thing. I would love for this to be finished by Christmas, because these are for my girls, so they'll be like, ooh, I'm ahead on my Christmas presents for next year. My Fairyland, another Dimensions Gold, and my little start on that one. Again, that's for one of my daughters. Would love it to get it done for Christmas. Which one are we up to? Okay, this is a Joan Elliott Enchanted Aurora. And this is done on 32 Belfast Angel Winds Mermaid Tail. And little start. Sorry, I've got to put it away, otherwise it's too much of a mess. And some of these are a surprise gifts, so I've kind of hidden them in between other stuff. Excuse me. This is a gift. Earth Goddess. This is another Angel Wings Mermaid Tail one. Something like that, and that's my little start on that. The Christmas Blue Angels. I would actually like this to be done and hanged up for next Christmas. Excuse me. Haven't been coughing at all, but as soon as I start talking, it's there. And this is another Angel Wings Mermaid one. Now this one wants to be done by my daughter's birthday in August. It's the August fairy. Very sorry about this, guys. And that's my little start. I think this will be quite a quick stitch. There's a lot of bulk colours, but I really do enjoy stitching on it. The little stitches that I did do on it before I stopped. Okay. Now this is for another gift. This is actually for my mum. This is Ada, the garden fairy. So this would be brilliant. Done and dusted, framed, all ready for Christmas next year. And I've done quite a bit to it, really. Alright, to the other side. Now, I don't have the pattern for this, but this is the red Mirabilia done in the purple conversion, which is not my conversion. It's another lady's conversion that I'm copying. This is also a present. This is from my Iona, who's a purple nut. And this one is on Silver Springs, 32 Belfast from Colour Cascades. I'll tell you the ones that I know off by heart, otherwise I won't bother. Actually, I've got a couple of whips less because as I'm going through I'm going, no, I'm not going to do that one. This is the Winter Queen, the Mirabilia. This is actually also for Iona, who is just into Frozen like no tomorrow. And my little start. I hope you can see that. Yeah. Beautiful fabric. I use a lot of 32 Belfast opal. I just love it. And with 3 girls, nothing wrong with a bit of sparkle. Seems like a lot for Iona and Michaela that I'm doing, but every time I'm like to Sophie, hey, which one do you like? And she's like, oh, I'm okay, Mum. So it's very frustrating. Stargazer, Mirabilia. This is also from Colour Cascades, Blue Moon. And where is my start? There we go. So sparkly. Ooh. And this is for one of my daughters. Again, love it to be done by Christmas. Woodland Enchantress. Obviously, when I say Christmas, I mean next year's Christmas, not this year's Christmas, because that's not going to happen. There we go. And okay, so I'm actually down 2 whips, so it's actually 18 whips that I will be doing. And this is, I don't have a full picture of it, this is Frosted Pumpkins story time? Yeah, story time. The one with the books. And this is done on the recommended Storm fabric 32 Belfast, and that's upside down. And here we go. Alright, and we have the Frosted Pumpkin Passport, which will be done by December this year. I've been stitching on it. I'm up to that tree in Japan. And normally I love stitching on this because it's an easy stitch. That tree is not an easy stitch. Now, for those who are actually watching this instead of my regular update, this is my new start, Rapunzel, that I did this month. Stitched on colour Cascades 32 count Belfast Opal Fairies Wear Boots. It's a very light sparkly pink, but it's really just awesome for everything. Like, it just goes so well. And last of all, for my whips is the, do I have, I'll just use this, the Lakeside Needle Craft sale, which will be finished in June next year. And that's where I am up to on that one. So out of my whips, there is what? The Wolves, the Santa, that one, this one, the 2 sales is what I meant. The August, the Ada Fairy, that definitely must be done, and will be done. The others are added bonuses, and I'll be aiming to get them finished. Now my starts to, and I'll start these whenever I either get the fabric or I'm ready to start something a bit different. Now I was gifted to this by Megan, Stitching May, sorry, and I am been dying to start it. So this is the Rosewood Manor Inspiration. All of that is pattern. All of that. But isn't that beautiful? I can see that in a house when we move on to our farmhouse, on our farm that we brought. That would be just awesome. Sorry. My other ones are the Lizzie Kate ABC lessons. That's for Sophie. And Promise Me by Lizzie Kate. Now, this is all what I would consider one start, because I'm going to be doing it on one piece of fabric, but these are the Country Cottages, excuse me, got a bit of hiccups at me. Country Cottages months. So I've got January, February, these are not in order obviously, June, May, December, April, September, March, November, October, August, and July. July is the only one that I'm going to change slightly because obviously we're not in America, so I'll make it a little bit more Australian. But the rest of them, I don't really care if there's winter in our summer or anything like that. I just love them. I can't wait to start that. And I just got to sit down and do all the counting out to make sure it will fit. And yeah, I'm really excited. My other one starts are Bianca Bella. It's a Mirabilia. I've actually got everything for this. I'm just going to work out the fabric. And the other ones, and these are definitely start and finish for next year for my girls' birthdays, is M for Michaela. That's to go with the August fairy. So that has to be done and framed by August. And I for Iona. I am not sure if I will do the gold because I'm going to do it on dyed background. I don't know. Leave me a comment if you think I should or shouldn't. I'm going to do it on a, I don't know what colour I do it on. She loves purple. She's my purple queen. And my other finish that will be started and definitely finished is for my daughter's, Sophie's best friend. I've ordered this from 123 Stitch, but because I didn't have the chart in, it hasn't arrived yet. It's the letter C. I'm just seeing if I can, from the Nora Corbett fairies as well. And really, that's the best I can do. So that's her definitely start and finish. So the ones that I've showed you, I'm hoping, bar maybe the Bianca one, will be started and finished next year because they're either gifts, and I have plans for them for people in our house, so I want them done. The only other things that I might add, which I can't really add because it's not here, is I've ordered a whole heap of Mill Hill kits. Sorry. And they haven't arrived, so I can't show them, but really they just might be the little break that I need in between other stitch when you just kind of need to start something small and finish it really quickly. So while I will count them as my finish for the year, I probably won't count them in this because I can't show them and that wouldn't be fair. So that's it. So I have 18 whips and 8 starts, and altogether I am hoping for at least 15 finishes, which is half of all of this. So I reckon that's really doable. If I get more, I will finish it. Sorry, that didn't make completely sense at all. If I get more finished, I'll be really happy. I might, I don't know, go on a starting spree if I get that much done. Not the yellow starts, no, not the yellow starts. But I might do something, I don't know, another crazy 7 or something, if I get all of them done. So thank you for Melanie from Soul Sisters for putting the time and effort into doing this. This is awesome, and I am so excited to do this. Probably don't sound it, I'm a bit sick, but I really am excited. Yay, I got Stitching May as my postcard friend to edge along. And thank you to also Crafty for setting up the other group so that we only stitch from stash with a little budget each month if you choose to have that. This will help edge me along with that as well. So I'll be back in a couple of days with my update videos and haul, and school holidays here, so probably lots of kids around, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.